Here's another topic. Why do you ask questions when you're not ready for the answer?
Would you like an answer to that?
Yes.
Call a rhetorical question.
No.
I'm not finished answering.
Well, it doesn't matter.
See, this is what people curse you out. This is the crap I'm talking about.
Like, you can't say, baby, do you love me? And you know damn well he doesn't love you. Don't ask that question.
Yeah, don't. But see, you know what it is with guys? This is the thing. Some of them are not very bright.
Some?
I'll admit that I think most men have reasonable intelligence. I believe that. But the thing with men is where they mess up is they just mess up in stupid ways. So on an occasion where they should give a nice answer, you know, they just try to evade the question, which automatically make you think, you know, they're lying, or they just outright lie, but they lie horribly and they get caught anyway. So you can't ask to do something like, you know, how you feel about me, do you love me, because
he doesn't.
Now, if you have to ask, he probably doesn't, but then he'll lie and say that he does, or he'll say something like, oh, baby, you know I care about you, which is, you know, not directly answering the question. So it kind of messes with your head, keeps you there, and then he can go on to do whatever he was doing.
Raquel does not sound bitter, not one bit.
I love men. I'm
now,
still looking for Mr. Right.
Talking about stupid men, whatever happened to that boyfriend?
Whose boyfriend?
The guy in the mist.
I don't have a guy in the mist.
The layaway boy.
I don't have a layaway boy. I'm a very single, available woman. I don't have anybody calling me nothing like that. So.
Okay, so let's look for somebody for Raquel.
For Charlotte.
Well, let's start with you first. If it goes well with you, then we'll move on to me. What do you guys think Raquel? What kind of guy do you think Raquel should date? For those that know you, it will be like a mirror.
But see, here's the thing. Some of the people watching this show have met me recently, and then some people have known me regularly for.
That's why it will be interesting to see the answers.
And then some people, you know, I went to high school with, but we don't really hang out, but we kind of know each other. So, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of scared to let people pick a guy for me.
No, they're not picking a guy. They're just saying what is their opinion of what they think.
What kind of man?
What kind of man you should go out with? Yeah.
Do you want to ask me my opinion?
No, because it's this is a reflection. Like, this is what people see in you.
But I want to give people some kind of idea of what I like.
No.
Why not?
Because you could do that for the next show. Once you get all the answers and we'll read the answers, then you can be like, this is, you know.
Well, you know what? That brings up another interesting topic. I am going to kind of spoil a little bit, but you'll see it on the show.
But before you do that, I'm sorry.
What the F?
Listen, you're like this. Before you do that, just so you know, we're going to have in the next show a whole thing about, you know, what kind of guy or whatever, and the new STD over-the-counter.
Yes!
I told you would like it.
Oh my God!
We'll have a giveaway for we have...
Explain what you're giving away, Char, because I don't think people really know this exists.
We'll have it for the giveaway for the next show, and basically what it is over-the-counter STD check for gonorrhea and chlamydia.
And how did you find out about this?
I was looking through the magazines at Barnes & Noble for free, because I'm not going to buy a fucking In Touch magazine when I can see it for free.
Once again, we can't afford to pay because we're not in jail.
We're the cheap party. And so I was looking through it, and I was flipping through it, and I saw it. Big as day. It's about that big. Right? As an STD checker, and it's amazing. You go on a first date, that's the first date gift. I got a gift for you. Bam.
And they have a website. So you could go to like a regular pharmacy and get one. Yep. You could order online for privacy. And then you can send the kit in the mail, I guess, to do the test, and they send you the result. You know, I have a little bit of a concern with that. What? Here's my issue. You know, there's human error. It's not like, let's say, for instance, you may go to your doctor, and your doctor's like a smaller place, and they probably have less people to deal with. What if they, like, accidentally switch your results with somebody else's?
Well, you do like APT and get a new one.
I'm sorry. Like what?
APT.
Have you used EPT a lot?
A lot now, not a lot.
How many times have you had to use EPT?
First of all, that's nobody's business.
You know what? Let's that's just
let's stick to the subject at hand.
Wow.
And the subject at hand.
I can't believe you said like EPT like you an experienced user.
I'm just saying, if you think there was a human error, you know, you buy whenever you gotta use EPT, you buy a couple of them.
Yeah, but there's no error with EPT. I mean, the light comes on or it doesn't.
Hopefully there will be no errors for the STD check since we're giving it away. We'll tell you the rules in the next show. Anywho, what were you gonna spoil them with?
Oh, okay. This is the question I had. So this kind of came up because of the recent episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. But here's the thing. So
are you gonna get your nose done?
So here's the situation. So let's say a guy asks you out, right?
Yeah.
And he says he wants to make dinner for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first date that he wants to make dinner for you.
Mm-hmm.
But he's making dinner for you at his friend's house.
No.
What do you think about that?
I think he's a cheap bastard that lives with his parents and can afford his own place.
That's what I think.
That's why we're friends.
That's what I think. Yet, one of the Real Housewives does that.
We know who it was, Sheree.
Oh, okay. I thought you didn't see it.
Well, I saw that one, yeah. That the guy was trying to feed her, like, the thing.
Okay, you saw it then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you agree with me, right? That, like, what was that
That's
about?
a negative. First of all, I'm not really digging Sheree. Because Sheree thinks she's the shit. Sheree is shit.
Yeah, and here's the thing that I didn't really like about her. In the previous episodes of that, the guy was like, you know, what if the guy works at Payless? And she was like,
well, then we wouldn't meet.
Right. Like, didn't she work at a Payless though? I feel like she used to work like at a Joyce Leslie or some shit before she met an NFL player. So, Sheree, really?
Really, Sheree.
You don't know what Payless is? You still don't have your little discount employee card?
Yeah.
Stop fronting, Sheree.
Stop fronting.
And really, the money she has now, isn't that from her divorce settlement?
Well, yeah, they finally got it because, you know, she was on foreclosure because the guy wasn't paying the mortgage and she didn't even know about it. Deacon.
You know he got a whole bunch of money everywhere, but you don't know he's not paying. Whatever.
First of all, like, where does the freaking mortgage statement go? Like,
you know what? Don't get me started on that.
Well, you know.
But yeah, so you agree with me then, right? Some dude wants to make you dinner. I mean, if it's in his house and let's say he's a chef, maybe that might be a nice person. But I don't even think that's still not appropriate for a first
of all,
date.
it was spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
It was like Chef Boyardee. Yeah. That's not dinner. That's just, you know, a snack. Secondly, if you saw that guy closely, it's like if you go with bald, just shave it. Don't give me this in-between bullshit.
Yeah, like
he had like
the dry Jerry curl thing
and
going
then he
on.
had like one line over here, like it's like the Wizard of Oz, the yellow brick fucking road towards
to the scalp.
To the scalp and shit. That alone would have been like freaking distracting. I would have been like, really?
Yeah, I don't. That whole thing of like going over some dude's house who wants to cook for you on the first date, and
he
like,
took his shirt off. Did you see that part?
But she kind of encouraged him to take it off
because she's a freak.
She is a little freak,
and she thinks. Now I'll give Sheree something. Her arms are amazing. Like you can tell she works out.
Well, she has time to work out because she doesn't work.
Touche, Sheree. But supposedly she's working because she has her the clothing line.
No, she said at the beginning of the season that she put that on hold.
To be an actress.
At which she's pretty horrible so far.
Sucks, Sheree.
I just want to say that, Sheree, I think you're making bad dating choices right now.
Yeah, well, that's probably the only thing that she is coming her way because she might be pretty, but she has an ugly attitude.
Yeah, and dating a dude that does not have his own place.
Or hair.
Or quite possibly income. And that's another thing that's a little bit questionable about this dude. He calls himself a doctor. But is he like an MD or a PhD? Because, I mean, there's a big difference in the paycheck.
Or a JD.
That's not a real doctor. Yo, people, listen. I've been hearing a lot of this lately. A Juris Doctor is not a medical degree. It's not a PhD. Alright? If someone went to law school and they're calling themselves doctor, tell them they're an idiot. Okay? A Juris Doctor is not a doctorate degree. It is the equivalent of a master's degree. And if anyone tells you different, tell them to come see me and I'll send them straight. Because they're an idiot. And they probably shouldn't even have the degree anyway if they're using it in that way. But anyway.
Yeah.
There is a big difference, I think, between an MD and a PhD. Well, not I think, I know. But
yeah.
I mean, shouldn't that raise some kind of question, though? Like, someone who calls himself a doctor.
A doctor of what? That's the first thing that comes to my mind.
And I don't think she knows.
I mean, first of all, a guy that introduces himself as Dr. something. And
not cool.
That's just you trying too hard, you know? And if you find out, like, the person is a doctor for whatever reason, he didn't introduce himself, the first question out of my mouth is going to be like, oh, you're a doctor of what? What is your specialty?
You need to be able to answer clearly.
Yeah. And don't tell me some shit like, yeah, you know, I send a couple of $1,000 to Cambodia and they send me a doctorate degree.
Yeah, that doesn't fly.
Because you might just catch something and you start trembling when you can become a surgeon or something.
So, yeah, sure.
Raquel, right? It can happen, Raquel.
So, Sheree, we love the show, but you need to stop playing yourself. Get a job or get a man with a job. And find out what the dude does before you go over his house. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Because all we know so far is he did a seminar, but let's speak truthfully. I can go rent a room at the freaking Radisson Hotel and give a seminar on anything.
You don't even have to go that far. There's a room in the 3rd building over here. We can do a seminar there.
Use the business center. You know what I mean? So I just thought that was hilarious that she doesn't really know what the guy does. He doesn't have his own place. He's making her, you know, Chef Boyardee. And she's still chilling.
And I'm not knocking Chef Boyardee.
And she gave him a kiss.
Sheree kiss.
At least have a job, bro. At least have a job.
At least have, you know, the decency to shave your head.
Yeah, because if you're going bald, dudes,
just accept it.
It's okay.
It's good.
Oh, and you know what? I have one more concern. I don't know if you saw it. We may not have all the same Facebook friends, but one of my Facebook friends saw a Dr. Oz show. And Dr. Oz supposedly said that a man's penis starts shrinking at age 40.
Say it ain't so.
Dr. Oz said that. It was like on a show about maybe like 2 weeks ago. I think my Facebook friend Quanda Fraser, she was the one who reposted that information.
Raquel, hold on.
Wow, your face is like really contorted. Yes. Ladies, listen up. And men too, y'all need to listen up. At 40, the penis starts shrinking. So, brothers, if you're like 40 or over, you may need to start looking into, you know, some kind of assistance.
I need to make a phone call, so let's wrap this up.
Who you gotta call?
Ghostbusters.